All right, everyone, welcome back. We're gonna do Friday's trivia party. So not a very difficult lecture. It's gonna be a light activity. Then we have lab and code reviews available, open for 3 and 4. There's more than one slot open at 4. Vincent's also gonna be able to do a code review. But it looks like right now there's no one there. So it's there if you'd like to. So what are we going to do? We're going to do the trivia dome. We're going to break out into groups. I'm going to post questions on Discord. You're going to be with you and your random teammates recording your answers as the questions come on the Discord. Agree with your answer, then have someone write it down. That person is going to post their answers when we're done at the end of the last question. Okay. I think there are a total of 10 questions. So I'll be posting them in the Discord chat. I'll create the groups right now and we'll get started. All right. So imagine that dungeon music in your head, the trivia dome. Let's get started. All right. So what we're going to do is post our answers in the Discord chat when I say post your answer. So whoever was the one recording the answer, I hope you guys found that out between yourselves. Oh, here we go. Come on, Ryan. No posting the answer. I'm telling you when. Don't say anything.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Who saw anything? Nothing. No one. All right. Here we go. Starting from number 1. We're gonna find your designated person that's gonna post your answer for number 1 when I say post on 3. Okay, and then we're gonna record the score as we go along. I'll say what the answer actually is, and yep, that's what we're gonna do. Actually, I don't need to share. I don't need to share my screen for this, do I?
What if I have a screenshot of the answer because we like notated the correct answer in VS Code?
Then post that screenshot for that moment that we're going to ask what the answer is for that question. Am I sharing my screen? I don't think I am I?
No.
Okay.
Yes. No, you're not.
Okay. All right, so for number 1, all right, we're going to have our groups post the answer for number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Post your answer for number 1 for your group. Okay, don't delay your answer and change it. For number 1. How many groups did we have?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that myself.
7.
Oh, come on, the rest
All
y'all.
right.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
There's a time here, a time limit. All right, 3, 2, 1. Where's the rest of your answers, guys? I know there was more than 5
Wait,
groups.
are we supposed to do Discord or Zoom chat?
Discord.
Discord.
Oh. Half
yep,
of us
there's the rest of
posted
the
in
answers.
Zoom and half of us posted in Discord.
Okay, if they're not clear, it's Discord. Okay, I'll excuse it. Post your answer in Discord. Number 1. Should have been a freebie anyway. Okay, we're working on Discord.
It's a little debatable, but
Yeah, but for what we've learned already, within the realm of knowledge that we have, C is the correct answer is C. All right, so all of you that posted C, you got the right answer. All right, now let's try to keep our answer posts the moment I say post the answer. So have your answer prepared. We're gonna find out each group what the tally is for each score. So David, I definitely see the benefit of that app now. Let's go.
Yeah, it helps.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is just find out these different group names. So Mark is in group 1, and then, well, I guess we'll just name it by whoever is the poster for that group. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 answers posted at the same time.
Is
So
there
that-
any advantage
some-
to posting first? Or
No, you should just post the moment I tell you to post. So if you delay too long, I'm gonna disqualify it so that we know we're not cheating or copying answers.
I don't think we
Yes.
have permission to put screenshots in Discord, by the way. So
Oh, we don't. Oh,
Yeah.
then try and
type it out real fast.
yeah, type it out fast as you can. Okay.
But Shannon and I are in the same group, so just ignore it.
Yeah, there's only 7 groups.
Okay, so Shannon. So who's gonna be the poster for your group? You or Shannon?
Shannon.
Okay. So Ryan, I'll delete yours from the chat.
do we get a point since they double post?
Next time they do.
Just deleted message from Discord, unlimited power.
One of the funniest moments was like when I was a TA for another instructor, and the first day he introduced the class, he says, hey, feel free to, post here, chat with each other, post some, he said, think memes. And as soon as he said that, someone posted something. It was like, oh, nope, you got to delete that. You got to take it down. So it's just an awkward, funny moment for me. I always treasure that. I don't know if he knows that I do. Anyways, number 2. Let's post our answers for number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Post your answers for number 2.
Shannon.
I posted it kind of weird.
And you know what? What we're gonna do is go over the answers at the end. So we're just gonna have everyone post for number 2. We'll go over the answers at the end. We know number 1 is C. Okay, but we'll go over the answers at the end. We want everyone to post in the order that we're gonna post here now. All right, so any more answers for number 2? We're gonna close it out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're done with number 2. All right. Number 3. Let's post our answers for number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Post. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say what the answer is, and then we'll judge. We'll record and say who got what at the end. So for this one here, number 3, we should have said display flex, justify content, space evenly, align items, center. Okay, if you said space around or space between, I think that's close enough. Yeah, we'll say that's close enough. Let me take a look here to see exactly how that image was. Oh, the image. Did you guys get the image for number 3? Yeah. Okay, it's got to be spaced evenly. It's got to be spaced evenly for number 3. Okay. All right, for number 4.
I just have a question about the image. So for the boxes, are those the default sizes, or would we have to adjust those as well?
You're assuming that the box sizes okay, so in the code given for those box, you're assuming that they're all the same size.
No, I mean like are the never mind.
All I'm looking for for number 3 is let me get the answer here.
I was just asking for practical reasons in case we encounter such an image for the test. So
No, the test is not going to be exactly like that. No, it's going to be different than that.
okay.
Okay, but for this one, we should have said display flex, justify content, space evenly, and align item center. Okay, and while we're going over answers for number 2, the answers for number 2, I know I'm going backwards, I'm sorry. We're going to go back forward right after this. So for number 2, we're number 1, line 2, the top div for top closes immediately so that the content inside top isn't actually inside top. Number 2, line 3, the image tag is missing an alt. And on line 7, the opening tag is an H3 and the closing tag is an H2. So you should have marked those 3 things for number 2.
Isn't there an extra div also?
Yeah, on line 2, the div for the top closes immediately, so the content inside the top. So that's having to do with that.
No, I mean, I thought that was an odd number of div. That's what I was saying.
I think he's saying remove the div from number 2 so that 9 is the correct, or so 10.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean. Okay.
Okay. All right. So then for number 4, let's post our answers for number 4. Number 4, let's post our answers in 3, 2, 1, go. Post. It was a little premature, but we'll roll with it.
Are we gonna go with a countdown every time? So we wait.
No, we're going with the countdown, but if someone posts before the countdown, we got to keep up with the pace. Don't get ahead of me, but if you do, we gotta go.
Josh, am I grading this like 1 point or 0 points? Also, it's hard to
no,
grade
you
this.
know, if there is like a 3-part answer, then they get partial points for that. How many, divide up the answer to partial points.
Okay. It's also hard to grade this because I don't have the answer sheet.
Okay.
So I'm just going off of what you say, kind of.
Okay.
I
Oh
can't
yeah,
remember.
I'll give you the answer sheet. I'll post it to you right now, and as I'm talking here.
Okay.
All right. Now, number 4. Number 4, we posted our answers, and the answer for that one is D. Answer for that is D. This one, the question was, which of these is not an HTML tag? All right, the answer is IL. IL is not an HTML tag. That's not anything. All right, so for number 5, let's post our answers for number 5 in 3, 2, 1, post. Okay, Vincent, I just sent you a message on Slack for the answers.
All right.
Okay, so for number 5, the answer is A. The question is to be or not to be. So in this one, we have a var number 1. We start with the number 1, then we have var letters, which is an array of A, B, C, D, E. And then we have a function. Function is called compute. And then inside here, we have a for loop. Starting at 0, we're going through the array length, the letters dot length. And if I is equal to 1 at one point, then we say number, that variable number that starts at 1 equals itself plus itself times itself. And then we return that number plus letters at I. But if we don't ever hit that if statement, so let's go over the answer again. The answer is A. It would be true. And I have to pull up two Discords here to see, one for the answer and one for reading the questions. Okay, so for number 6, let's post our answers for number 6 in 3, 2, 1. Post your answers for number 6, please. Number 6. Question for number 6 is, what is the difference between a console log and a return? A, the console log prints out what you ask it as soon as it encounters a line that, and return only prints after the function ends. B, console log prints out what you ask it, and return provides a value at the end of a function. C, return is purely for debugging purposes and console logs are for ending functions. Or D, there's no difference between the two. So the answer for this one, number 6, the answer is B. Answer is B. All right, number 7. Let's post our answers for number 7 in 3, 2, 1. Post your answers for number 7. All right, and I think we all got it. Answers for number 7 is A. Number 7 asks, how would you get the third to last value in an array? And A, the answer is array at array.length -3. Third to last value. Okay. That's how you get the third to last value. 7A, most of you got it. I think all of you got it. From what I can see, yes. All right, for number 8, let's post our answers for number 8 in 3, 2, 1. Post your answers for number 8. And for 8, the question asks, which position property would be most useful for creating a cookie consent policy that follows you around until you dismiss it? Number 8 is, what position property would be most useful for creating a cookie consent policy that would follow you around until you dismiss it? Is it A, position? No. A, absolute, B, relative, C, fixed, or D, sticky? And the answer for number 8 is C. C, fixed. Why is it fixed? Can someone tell me? Why is it C fixed?
It's fixed relative to like where it is in the window, not where it is in the page.
Right. So that means any place you scroll on the page, it's going to be stuck there. That's why it's fixed. I'm like using sticky to describe fixed. It's fixed to the browser window. So no matter where you go on your browser on that website, you have something that is fixed to the browser. Okay. Now for number 9, the answers are at my discretion, but the answer should be something like this. An inline block leaves white space between elements. Oh, let's post our answer for number 9.
Didn't even post it.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of the thing. I'm not a TV host. Post the answer for number 9 in 3, 2, 1.
That was good.
Well, how many points for this question?
This question depends on I'm going to describe the answer in parts here. So I think it's about 3 parts. Let me check that in a second. Post your answers for number 9. Oh, I just got fired off my imaginary chance to get into being a host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. No. Fire, Josh. You can't say the answer before you ask the question. All right, number 9. I'm going to say what the answer is. Are we done posting? I see people typing, but I'm hoping it's just prepping for number 10.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 7 there.
Okay. All right. So the answer to number 9 should be something like this. Inline block leaves a white space between elements. Flex provides a list of useful tools to style your page. And Flex makes it a lot easier to create web pages that react dynamically to the size of the window. So those are 3 things there that Flex will help you do better. So that is a 3-part answer. The more you described your answer, the better in this case.
What if you said something that you didn't mention, but that's true?
We'll evaluate your answer, and if it's true, then you should get a point for that. It depends on what it is.
Hey, Aaron, could you present number 10 for us? I have to walk away real quick.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Game show, game face on. Number 10, let's post our answers. In 3, 2, 1. Post your answer for number 10. Post your answer for number 10. Number 10, the question was, predict what will show up in the console. And maybe I should T-diagram this, but it is Friday. We have code reviews coming up soon. So I'm going to just go over the answer on this one. And
I missed the line when trying to copy quickly when he left.
Okay. Are we done posting for number 10? Are we still waiting on someone? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're missing an answer. It's between Pi and Aaron's group, right?
We're missing one from Ryan, Shannon, Sylvia.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one.
Okay.
Okay, no answer for this one. Okay, that's all right. And let's post our answer for the bonus question. In 3, 2, 1. Post your answer. Post your answer. All right. I don't know who came up with this quiz, or even that little tidbit of a fact that the answer is, did we all post? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
I'm
Both.
missing some answers. I don't. So I don't. These gifts don't count.
What? What?
Kurt, your gift. Your gift. You're fine, Kurt. Your gift. I understand.
Sweet. Okay, good.
Yeah.
The question should be, what's the difference between Batman and the HTML tag, which is
The difference.
Yeah, I was gonna say one is an HTML tag, the other one is Batman.
Batman lost his parents. HTML never had parents, right?
Oh my god. This is dark.
Okay, so the answer should be both have no parents, right? Silly question.
That's debate.
That made that quiz.
All right. Okay. So let's get to grading. Who got this top score? And Vincent, since you're the
You think I have a calculator? I can't do all this math that quickly. I don't make a number.
there's an app called Vincent, and it's better than ChatGPT.
Does it have in-app payments?
Yeah, you have to pay in compliments.
It's free, and then you have to subscribe. This is horrible. I hate these apps.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you got the top score in the exam, you will you've won a sweepstakes to go to
Gotham.
yeah, Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. Is there
2-hour
Universal
drive.
Studios there?
Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive.
Okay. Well, Vincent will pay your administration ticket to get in, however much. Don't empty
All
his
right.
wallet, though.
Room 5 by 1 point wins Alexi, Anthony, and Ben.
Nice
Whoop,
job, room 1. You've won a ticket to Orlando, Florida.
Disneyland, here we come.
For
Disney
fourth
World,
and first.
Florida.
You can't see the points. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
How many
Nice
points did they get?
Vincent, I'll pay you later. Don't worry about it.
14.
Okay, and what's the total?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Who got number 2? Second place.
13 points. Aaron, Kai, Nicholas.
Nice job, Aaron, Kai, Nicholas. Close. All right, and third?
I got 12 points with Isaiah, Laksh, Yancey.
Nice job, guys. All right, and that's it for today. So let me share my screen and talk about what we are going to do coming up next week. All right, so we have code reviews after this for those that signed up. And the end of the day challenges are 2 practice assignments, loop challenges, and FizzBuzz. If you haven't done your core assignments leading up to these practice assignments, work on those core assignments. And on Monday, what we're going to do is go over DOM manipulation. So I highly suggest you read ahead. There's a lot of information that we're going to go over on Monday, especially this 10 a.m. lecture. It's a lot of information, and I will try to do my best to spread out that information through the afternoon and in tomorrow's belt review, or the following day's belt review, Tuesday's belt review. So we're going to go over DOM manipulation. I would suggest you guys read ahead. So read click event and what is this, the keyword this, and hover event. All right, and also I would do the reading for these as well if you can. Objects, query selector, input and change timeout, so that you have good questions coming up on Monday's lecture. Okay, Monday's lecture is going to be heavy, a lot of information, and the exam depends on you understanding JavaScript. You have to do at least one JavaScript problem on the exam, and you will have an advantage if you read ahead. Okay, I'm just suggesting it to you now because I am used to now the patterns of difficulty I see in student assignments. So get ahead and reading DOM manipulation. 10 a.m. lecture on Monday is going to be an important lecture.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you say there's going to be a JavaScript question on the exam, are you talking about algorithms type of JavaScript or JavaScript with HTML, CSS like manipulation?
Thank you for asking. That's a good question. When I say JavaScript, I mean related to your HTML and CSS, making something change on the DOM and appear on that and document object model, which is represented by the HTML. So connecting it to HTML and creating, there is no JavaScript questions like what we had in programming basis. It's not like predicting the output. It's not creating a function in that sense. It's using JavaScript now to change the HTML on command, making functions that do something related to the page that you're building. So there's 3 challenges there related in the exam to JavaScript. And so I suggest Monday's material is super important, because you can have perfect HTML and CSS, and if you don't do any of the JavaScript questions on the exam on Wednesday, you still won't pass. So you have to do at least one JavaScript question. So that means you have to understand and master something that we teach on Monday by Tuesday to prep for the exam on Wednesday. So get ahead if you can. And that's it, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Don't burn yourself out. If I don't see you because I'm in a code review for the end of the day, for the rest of the day, have a great weekend. And thank you guys again for being, always there, always participating, and giving some great experience as a
Don't
teacher.
forget Mother's Day.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, don't
Just
do that.
PSA.
And then we have AP checks on Monday.
AP
Or no?
checks?
Yeah.
What's that again?
Like homework checks.
I'm sorry, Vince, I didn't hear you.
Homework checks. So like if if they don't have a certain amount of assignments turned in, is that on Monday?
Yeah, if you get, that's a good to bring up. If you get too far behind on your assignments, you'll be noticed and you'll be put on academic, not academic probation, but you'll be at risk. Sorry. You'll be put as an at-risk student. And like, if you miss a day because you're sick here at the boot camp, you're losing a lot of information. And life comes up, life happens, but you don't want to get far behind in this boot camp. You'll get really far behind if you keep a trend. Okay, so let's go ahead and end this session. I'm gonna create the rooms for doing code reviews, and like I said, you guys have a great weekend if I don't see you.
So for the exams, does the HTML get its own time limit, or do we only have 5 hours to do both JavaScript and HTML?
5 hours for everything.